What is up, everybody? This is Lyle with No Hippie Barbecue. What I'll be making today is going to be some Hatch Green Chile Peppers and tomato fritters. This recipe is kind of a collaboration that I asked for with Headchefmom Kendall Lawrence. She turned me on to these Amish apple fritters. Those fritters were the bomb, so I figured I'd ask her if she wanted to knock out a fritter recipe. So my challenge to her was to come up with her most creative fritter. Anyway, I'm going to leave a link to her channel in the iCard above and the description below, as well as her video. So run by there and take a look at her video. Anyway, how I came up with this recipe was I had a subscriber of mine, Pedestrian Hippie, what's up, say that she watched one of my videos and a tomato fritter video it showed as one of the suggested videos to watch, so I came up with the tomato aspect from there. And I was speaking to one of my Facebook friends, and we were kind of going back and forth about some Hatch Green Chile Peppers. So Hatch Chili Pepper season is right around the corner. I still have a bag of frozen left, which I have here thawed out and drained off. So we're going to use those so I can have all that out of my refrigerator for when Hatch Green Chili season arrives. I can get some fresh ones. Anyway, let's talk about the ingredients we're going to need. We are going to need 3/4 of a cup of flour. We're going to go ahead and throw that in. I'm going to be using 1.5 tablespoons of sugar. Typically the fritter recipes are going to roll with about 1 tablespoon of sugar, but since these peppers are actually hot, I'm going to add a little bit more sweetness to kind of cut that back a little bit. I'm going with 2 teaspoons of baking powder, not baking soda. I'm going with 1.5 teaspoons of salt. Salt is always going to be to your taste. If you like more, feel free to add more. If you don't want any, don't add any. We're going with 1 tablespoon of cornmeal. So we got that in. Now we're going to hit it with this milk. I'm going with 3/4 of a cup of milk. We're going to stir this in. Alright. So once we have this stirred in, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to hit it with these tomatoes. This is 2 Roma tomatoes that have been diced up. Now I'm not sure how many tomatoes we're actually going to need in this recipe, so I'm going to kind of eyeball it. You're going to want this batter to be kind of like a pancake batter consistency, but it doesn't matter if there's some vegetables that are kind of poking out. That's going to be fine. So that was, I'd say that's about 1 1/4 tomatoes, and we're going with about 12 ounces of the Hatch Green Chili. We're going to go ahead and mix this up. I'm going to eyeball it. And it looks like we're fine there. What I'm going to do with the rest of this, or some of this green chili, is I'm going to go ahead and we're going to make a sauce with this. This is going to be a simple sauce. I'm really not going to put a recipe in the description because it's just something that I throw together. So I'm going to have some sour cream, some lime juice, some cilantro, and this green chili is going to be the sauce we're going to kind of dip it with. Anyway, we got this batter mixed up. Come on in and take a look what this batter looks like, and then we're going to head over to the stove. So this is kind of what our batter's looking like. If you were to take all these green chili peppers and tomatoes out, this would be just about like a pancake batter. I have my stove getting heated up. I have about 1/4 inch of oil in the skillet, and I'm going to get the temperature of the oil to around that mid 300 mark. Okay, it looks like our oil is up to temperature. We're going to go ahead and start laying down these fritters. And I'm using a big spoon, a tablespoon, or a little bit more than a tablespoon would be great for each fritter. We're just going to put them in. And I've done this before. 3 of these is probably the perfect amount for this skillet. We're going to cook that until they turn brown, and that usually happens pretty quick. So it looks like we're getting a little browning on the edges. We're going to go ahead and flip this. And I'm going to use another spoon just to keep it from splashing down when we flip it. And we're going to go ahead and finish this until they're golden brown on that side. We're about ready to come out. So we're going to go ahead and put these on a rack. Alright, those are good to go. I'm going to cook another batch of these, and I'm waiting to taste what these, I'm waiting to really see what these taste like. So these fritters are a wrap. I went ahead and made some sauce. Really, the sauce was just, and I don't have a recipe for it, but it was just sour cream, some of the Hatch Green chilies, some cilantro, salt, sugar, and lime juice. Anyway, let's dig in. Let me get some of this sauce on here. Okay, that's the winner. Now, I'm going to taste it without the sauce, because I know I have those green chilies in that sauce. I want to see if I can just taste it plain in the fritter. This right here is a must try. You know, if you know me, you know I love my peppers. This was a great way for me to get rid of my frozen peppers with Hatch chili season coming right around the corner, and hook up a subscriber with something she thought she might like. Anyway, like I said, I'm going to leave a link to Headchefmom, Kendall Lawrence, in the iCard above and description below. Run by her channel and see what she came up with as far as her fritters go. I know Hippie Barbecue, I appreciate it. Comment, subscribe, and I'm out.